Indian Avenue. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, hi guys. I thought it was gonna be chilly because it said it's 70. And when I opened my balcony door, it was really cold. But down here it's really warm. So I did bring like a sweater, but I'm not gonna wear it until later. We're gonna go get beef patties, guys. Okay, so I used ChatGPT and I found out that the golden crust beef patties that are in the actual store, not the one obviously in the freezer section of the grocery store, the one that is actually from the actual shops, the franchise, they are freshly baked. That how Golden Crust functions as a bakery. So when I took that little video of me eating beef patty, well, I showed you guys my beef patties and I showed you like the beef patty after I took a bite in it. Wait, let's see if they're also open and they have pastries. Okay. When I did that, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but no. When I did that, when I went to the store, Golden Crust, I just wanted to see like what they have, like how much is the beef patty, whatever. As I went in there, first of all, the door was open, so it was like super inviting. Then, like, it was just warm because it's a bakery. It was just like so warm in there. And it was a day that's like today, like rainy, 70s, cloudy. And oh, they have pastries, I'll show you. Who's the happiest girl in the world? I got pine tart. This is my dad's favorite pastry, and because I always like copy my dad and I'm like him, my favorite is black eye cake. It's really like black beans in a pastry, but oh, this is so fresh and it's so soft, like it could break. It's so soft. Black bean pastry is my favorite. It's called black eye cake, and it's also called Chinese cake in the West Indian culture. And it's not Chinese, but that's what they just call it. And it's basically red bean in a pastry like this. And I guess today is pastry day. So what happens with that is when I was little, I thought it was chocolate. It tastes like chocolate. So that one's my favorite, but this one's my dad's favorite. It's pine tart. I named like 4 of my characters, or 5 of them, pine tart in Lost Ark on the different servers. Pine tart is this Guyanese dessert. My mom makes this. I have a YouTube video with me and my mom making this from scratch. She literally like using a paintbrush to like paint on the oil, cooking paintbrush to paint on the oil that's gonna make this yellow color, filling it with pine jam and everything, making the pine jam from scratch. We were making it all together, and she folded them all by herself, and I folded some too. It was such a cute video, but basically this tastes really good because it's very tart. The pine tart is very sweet, but it has like that fruity taste to it. So this one, it's becoming my favorite because of my dad. I always eat this one. This is always my dad's favorite. But I originally like the other one that tastes like chocolate inside, but I changed. Tart is a very, I feel like, almost sophisticated flavor to appreciate. So yeah, so we're going to Golden Crust. We're gonna get some, we're gonna get a beef patty. I'm gonna try my best to not inhale this whole pack of pine tar, but I will eat the whole thing today. My camera was off, but the store guy, he's like a dad kind of. He asked me, he was like, "Are you Guyanese?" And I said, "Yeah, you." And he asked me if I live around here. He's Guyanese too. And I said, "Yeah, just around the corner." And he said, that how they sell fish and stuff. And I love fish, by the way. I didn't when I was a kid. I hated it when I was a kid, but now I like it as an adult because I didn't have that much of it when I was little. And then I was like, "Oh, is it already cooked?" And he goes, "Oh, no." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I don't cook. Only my mom cooks." So, yeah. But that's cool. You saw the fucking shelf. Fully fucking stocked. Tennis rolls on the bottom. Solera on the top left. You saw the black eye cake. It was the circle one that was right next to this one. That's the black eye cake. And yeah, oh my god, so good, so delicious. Because you know why though? Because no, they are delicious because they're pastries and they're like freshly baked. Every time I get them, they're always fresh. But also I grew up eating these like as a little kid in the car. We go to like Liberty Avenue, which is West Indian, the West Indian Avenue. Oh my god. Which is a West Indian Avenue in New York. And it has all the stores with like all the saris, which are the Indian clothes we wear that show like the stomach, and it's like all wrapped and pretty and embroidered. And I screamed because that's how much he creeped me out. Like, he made my gut go all the way in. Like my intuition was off the chart for that one. He also stopped in his place when he spoke, so I really freaked out. Fruck us out. So Liberty Avenue, we go there. We spend the whole day shopping. It takes us all, so we're like a whole little family. I have two sisters, a mom and a dad. So like Eliza Thornberry here. And we're on Liberty Avenue buying new saris for mom and whole family. Going to those little stores, buying all of our favorite West Indian food in the car. Too delicious to wait. We go to Sybil's Bakery, which is the best bakery to get this in New York. So basically they are used to like real food from Guyana, but that's as close as it gets. It's Sybil Bakery. So food is too good. We're eating the black pudding, we're eating the black eye cake, we're eating the pine tart in the car, all of us, on the way home or in between stores, and having cream soda. They have these little bottles of West Indian cream soda, so cute. So that's my memory with this.
They fixed it. It's so beautiful.
Not cold at all. It's really warm. Nice breeze. Oh yeah. Alright guys. Moment of truth time. Yesterday, if you saw my stream, I was really sad in the beginning. And I can't keep secrets anymore. Because
you stumble in judgment
Okay, they stumble and just.
I can't keep secrets anymore because it's just bottling. So you guys are never gonna see another chicken video again from that hot chicken place. I would have to go to like Dave's Hot Chicken if I'm ever making a hot chicken video again. So I asked for another honey packet and they have more, but they didn't want to give it to me. I was really embarrassed, so I didn't put it in the video. We're about to walk in. I didn't put it. Oh, it's so warm, see? Guys, you wouldn't know it's the best news ever, and this is why you should always ask questions. So this is where I sat last time too. It turns out that the spicy beef patty. Okay, so they said there's no more. So they're like, oh, there's mild. I was like, is there other flavors? Because I saw on your website, you know, there are other flavors. They're like, oh, there's spicy. There's the cheese one, and then and mild, and then there's the cheese one. And then she goes, because I asked all those questions, she accidentally said, yeah, there's no more spicy. It's 25 minutes more in the oven. Oh, that is music to my ears. I was like, oh, okay, I'll wait. Okay, guys, we are gonna get the freshest beef patty ever. It's freshly baked out of the oven. I'm so excited. Look at the beef patty right there. I'm so excited, and we're getting a new batch. Yeah, and the beef patty was so hot and nice. It was literally burning my mouth while I was eating it. It was so good, and the last time, and yeah, I'm just very happy about it. So yeah, so I asked them for another honey packet, and I got a mean employee. So because I'm pretty, people are mean to me. And you guys are like, STFU, you doll, like, stop saying this shit. Like, no, I'm telling you. I got a mean employee that he kept the honey, but he did it in a really, like, mean way. He's kind of saying, like, you know, I'm never going to give you no matter what. So I went up to the thing, and I was like, hey, can I have another honey? And he goes, oh, only one per person. Oh, honey yourself. Like, he started acting like, he got, like, frazzled, and because I was just standing there, and then I was like, give me that honey, bitch. No, I was kidding. I didn't say that. I was like, oh, can I please have another honey? I always get two. And then he goes, I knew this one. I know, like, there's different workers. I know this one. So he's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't give you another one. And so I have one honey packet at this time. Okay, so I walked to the front and I talked to the other guy, the nicer guy. And I say to him, hi, can I have a honey packet? And he makes eye contact with the other coworker, and he takes his coworker's side. Obviously, they're stuck in that little space like all day, working together. They own that store. They own that franchise store, and he took his coworker's side, and he said, sorry, we're low, and we're waiting for another shipment. Like, he said it a lot nicer. He's like more smart. He's more intelligent. And then, so I just didn't say anything, I just walked out. But I was like so hurt because the honey is right there. And it's not like, oh, we only have one left. It's not, they have it. They don't want to give it to me. And I know, like, that is very, like, entitled of me. But I can't believe I had that experience, like, because it turned my mind, is how we say in 90s. It turned my mind on the whole store. I was like, I can't eat there anymore. I feel like I live in an area that has a food drought because there's only a lot of stores that have low quality food. Very little bit of protein is in all the foods. And all the foods cost a lot. So you're paying like a lot for something that's like wrapped in bread, and the protein portion is very small. So that chicken place was the only place that I have to walk really far to get there, which is fine because I like walking. But it's the only place that had protein that is a lot, a big piece of protein, and it's very cheap. And it also comes with a whole bunch of extra stuff like sauce and pickles and bread and whatever. Like I did that, like extra, and honey. Honey is not included. They don't charge you for honey. They should. And then people stop asking for it. That's when McDonald's started charging for their sauce. I was around in a time before when McDonald's sauce used to be free. But anyways, so they were so mean to me because it was right there. It was underneath the counter, so I can't see it. But it's like to know that something is right there. You just can't pick up one and just give me. You guys see me every single day, and like I just felt like it was so like the way the first guy did it was mean, and then he walking up to the second guy, the owner, to like make sure that the owner also doesn't give me honey. Like fuck you, and that's why I'm not going back. Like look how that like if I worked there, first of all, I would give them honey. And if somebody came to my store every day, I would always give them extra stuff and go out of business. If somebody asked for extra honey packet and I just worked there, I would just give them. And then also, if somebody asked me for something and I said no, and then they went to another coworker to ask them for something, I wouldn't follow them and go to the other coworker and make sure that I kept the fucking honey packet from them too. I would just stay in my lane, mind my own business. Some people don't have no fucking life. People don't have lives. And just the way that I was treated, I just felt it in my stomach. Like I just can't go back there. I had a hard time getting out of bed today because I'm like, what am I gonna eat today? I'm like, okay, let me go to Starbucks. Like the same thing. Everything's engulfed in bread. It costs a lot. There's no protein in it. And it's just over and over again. Every single story that I thought of, it's like the same story. And I'm like, I know that's the best chicken place. Should I just suck it up and just go there? And I'm like, I'm just gonna feel so sick eating their food because of how they're treating me. I know you guys are like, oh, you know, cute doll, that's not a big deal. It's just a honey packet. You know, you're lucky they even gave you the first one for free, whatever. And that's why we're different, and that's why, and you're wrong, because you shouldn't if somebody mistreats you, you should not go back to their store. Okay, you should not go back to your store. The first experience I ever had that was in my whole life is I went to a hair salon to get my hair done, and I used to get it blonde and very expensive. And the hair salon lady, she told me one price, and then she changed the price when I was leaving. And I was very young. I was very young. I was like 27. I was 27, but I had like a very baby mind, you know. I also wasn't used to people taking advantage or tricking me or changing the fucking whole price after we already agreed to a price. If something expensive like hair is over $200, plus they're doing my real hair, so very expensive. I cried. She told me I could get the first original price, but I never went back to her salon for the rest of my life. I know for that chicken store, I ordered the smallest thing. I know like they're not gonna go out of business because I don't go to their chicken store. I'm aware. Everybody that comes to their store orders like the big meals, and they're sitting there with like their whole fries, their fucking drink. They're just throwing away their drink, throwing away their fries, and I'm just standing there just starving, and I'm just like whatever. But everybody orders like a big huge meal that's like $13 to $16, and I just ordered the smallest thing on the menu. So I know like they don't care that I don't go back, even though I'm literally bringing customers into the store. Did I tell you guys in the podcast? I know it. If I didn't tell you guys, I would be really upset. This lady, she was like, is the food here good? And I was like, yeah, it's really good. I don't think I told you guys. And then she bought the food. I'm standing there in the window like a fucking advertisement. But anyways, just always value yourself. And the thing about this is like, I know this sounds like a stupid ass story, but this is why it's important. Now that I don't go there, I go somewhere else, I actually could run into like my future multi-billionaire husband. Do you see what I'm saying? Like why all this matters? We also have one listener that has tuned into this podcast live. How good that looks. Oh my god. Every single time I hesitate banning somebody, I always remember that one person in my chat that everybody loved. That was so smart, good at the game, helped me, did so much for me, and I just banned them. And I always remember like, if I ban them, I can than anyone. Same way my cutoff game is really strong for stuff like stores or whatever. I want to go there so bad. They have the best protein. I wouldn't feel right eating it after knowing how they treated me, even if I take it to go. So I kind of just have to stand up for myself and like just find a new way, find what else I'm gonna eat other than that, you know what I mean? So yeah, but that's the story. When I went on the stream, I was really sad. People just was like trying to talk to me and not really understanding, like they never understand anything, not understanding like why my energy is not there, like how they come to kind of get energy from me, kind of like talk to somebody. It's nice to talk to, you know, but I'm not like really there, you know. The jokes, they're not funny to me, and we're not really getting along, and it's not like cheerful, it's not like happy, like oh my god, hi, you're here. It's not like that, you know. So because of, they don't know, but it's because of the honey packet. But now you guys know. I was about to keep that story from you guys, but I decided that I won't story from you. So when I went, so I used all day yesterday to process that. That was a really big story for me. It was a big incident for me. It was very embarrassing. To be stand there and deny there, like, and somebody walking around to make sure you don't get something, and it's right, the honey is right there. Just give it to me. It's right there. And the reason why I'm so adamant is because I know I'm like worth more than that. Like, that's just not right. I remember one time they said they had no honey, and so then I asked another person, they was like, oh yeah, there's no more left. So like, that's like honest, but it's like he has a whole bunch there and won't just pick it up and just give it. And I came like close to closing, so it doesn't even. But he said, the other one said they're waiting for shipping, which he's a smarter one, so he just, that's a more intelligent kind of rejection, so it doesn't hurt you that much and you just return. But anyways, the other guy, he made it really obvious. And so when I went home, I used a whole night to process it. I felt a lot better after I won a whole bunch of rank games. But right between or before one of my rank games, I just like was processing it, like, why did that happen to me? And I wrote down something along the lines in my journal of like, I am pretty and people are gonna be mean to me because of it. And then it's like, so then I kind of be mean to myself. I'm like, so what are you gonna do? Go be ugly just so that people will just like, you know, honestly, when you're ugly, people will ignore you more. If I was ugly, I probably would not even have gotten the first honey packet, honestly. So what I'm trying to say is that I have to accept that people are always gonna be mean to me because I'm pretty. However, I need to be more grateful. And this is common sense, and this is what has always been taught, but it finally sunk in that moment, like finally clicked for me. I'm gonna have to be more grateful for the friends that come to my stream, the ones that play games with me, the people who subscribe, the people who watch my YouTube videos. I have to be more grateful for the people that are supporting me, for the people that lady that gave me the umbrella when it was raining, in the Italian store, the lady that gave me the little plastic bag to cover my phone. Like, I have to be grateful because I'm pretty too. That's why I got all those things. That's why I got all those people. So I have to remember, like, this is what I want. So also, I consider it an opportunity. I'm really proud of myself that I'm strong enough to not go back to that store, even though it is the best protein in my area in walking distance. And you guys know how big I am on protein. And yeah, so when I went up to the counter to get some napkins. When I went up to the counter, the lady was like, yeah, she's waiting for the effects. Oh god, I love the personalities here. I also love their accents. It just reminds me of home. It reminds me of when I used to go to like Jandi and stuff. We always used to go early if it's a really close family member, and they're all cooking the food together or whatever. They're all talking to each other, and that's like how my aunts would talk to me. So yeah. Oh yeah, I just feel really special here. I really like it. So Golden Crust is island food, Caribbean food, and I'm West Indian, so it's a very similar food to West Indian food, but it's not the same, but it's very similar. So here they have like bun and cheese, but it costs like $4.99. For a bun and a cheese, there's no protein in it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to eat it, but there's no protein in it. But it's a bun and it's cheese. But it's also, I feel like it's expensive for bun and cheese. But honestly, everything is freshly baked. So yeah, I'm really excited. Don't let anybody disrespect you. That's what the Wizard Liz said. I got that from her. Don't let people disrespect you. Either disengage and never come back, never turn back, never go back. And you have to also be smart enough to realize when you're being disrespected. A lot of people in my Twitch chat, they disrespect me in a very highly intellectual way that even other people who are seeing them get banned, they don't even understand why I'm banning them or being rude to them or ignoring them. But those people are rude. But yeah. I do believe that there is something out there that is bigger and better for me, and all of these things, just all the decisions I'm making and changes I'm making and redirections are just to put me on the right path to the better thing. So I'm very excited about all that. And these videos are doing really well on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching them. I'm glad you guys like them. I try to be as human as possible so people stop calling me AI. But it's also easier because then, you know, like I could start filming without finishing my hair and stuff like that. Oh my god, guys, that looks so good. Thank you. About her vlog, I told her yes, that my YouTube channel is very small. She asked me what kind of content I make. I said gaming and food. I told her I only have 3,000 subscribers. Okay, I gotta take a picture of it. It smells so good. It smells so delicious. It's fresh off the oven, guys. Nice. Lovely. I want to take a picture with it. How cute is this? It says spicy. So to get these angles, so I'm trying to show you. Patty is also really hot. Oh, it has a golden crust. So everybody go to Golden Crust and get some fresh freaking pastries from some really nice people. Not sponsored, but they should sponsor me. Yeah, this is how I burned my whole mouth last time. It doesn't burn your mouth, but it's a little love tap. That's why it's so hot. Everybody go get you one of these right now. Sales has skyrocketed by 5,000% due to cute doll's YouTube video that went extremely viral of her eating a spicy beef patty at the Golden House. Skills. I love how like the scream like echoed through the whole block. I was like, we're the only ones on the block. So creepy. That's all you gotta do. Do a loud feminine scream. Scream like a girl. Then run away. Even though it was kind of far away, that was just way too close proximity for me. And I'm from New York, so I'm used to people being like all crunched in the subway together, but that was way too close to me. That's why I freaked out. He was like a grown man too. And we know I look not as old as I am. I got that good genetics, bro. my birthday. I'll be 36 years old. June 28th, Saturday, June 28th. She also asked me what game I'm trying to play, and I said League of Legends and Lost Ark. I thought that was a very popular question.
Of the rooms where Professor Plum sometimes committed board game murders, it's the one sometimes known as a greenhouse. What is
The final bites. Look at this cute little baby pastry.
7600. Here's your clue. Now it's a museum. As its name suggests, it was once an administrative office for the Medicis. Now it houses Von Schiller, Venus. What is the Uffizi Gallery? That's right, Uffizi's office. Now a museum of art. I'll take it. And now it's museum.
So what are you guys all doing for the 4th of July? Comment down below. I want to know what everyone's doing.
It's Pennsylvania City.
I'm hungry, so I want to have a lunch. Literally, there's one speaker over there and one speaker over there.
As thou hast served us.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Right. So we're gonna do the same thing.
Everything is next level here. See, like two people talking on microphones at the same
They
time.
recently resurfaced and they found out when they went to do further investigation that this man
So fresh that it doesn't even taste like a pine tart. But one side is more hyped than the other. He's wilding out in his speech. It's a good day to not crash out. Guys, don't crash out. Take a shower, go eat, have fun. Wilding out with those microphones. Go home, make coffee, play some League, drink some water, and eat the other 2 pine tarts tonight. Just wilding out with those microphones. A tennis roll that I showed you in the video is really good. We used to put cheese in it or butter. Butter is even better. Butter. Butter. Okay, I'm good. So good.
Yes, sir, mommy.
Whatever. Post that video. Get some views. It's not cold. I know it looks cold, but it's not. And that's like, that is a lot coming from me because any little thing makes me cold, so. So the difference is the guy, he walked by, he kept walking, and then he hit on me at a distance. And he used loud voice volume, so make sure I hear what he said. And then he kept walking. The other guy, he stopped, and his tone, the way he stopped like that. But like almost like he didn't put his hands on his laps, but it's kind of like that like childlike stop. He acted like I was a little kid, so that's why I was really scared. Little did I know, like a fully grown, like 36-year-old woman in this body, but whatevs. Not my problem. I always feel sorry for the younger women, but we're trying to warn you. We're trying to teach you. Sure, Seven tries to teach you guys. But everyone just tries to take advantage of people that seem to not know that much. It's so pretty over there. The big building is... It was a good walk today. Thank God that crazy weather is gone. Like that 96. That was a killer for the walk. But now you breathe, it feels like Seattle, it feels like fresh air. And it's dark, but it's not like freezing cold. This guy still has Halloween decorations up. Oh my God, there's a skeleton. Do you see it? That's so freaking cute. I love Halloween. Oh my God, I would be the person who, oh, they'll probably disown me on the block and like report me to the state mayor. I leave my decorations up all year. Halloween for outside the house. Christmas for in the house. I'm so glad I'm playing League like so nicely, so well. But all my difficult games that are hard for me to carry and win help me realize how much more I have to learn. Which only makes me more excited that, hell yeah, I have more stuff to learn in League. So that's really a journey for me. It's really good. So the more stuff that happens to me, the other stuff makes me more grateful. Like, for example, if I get a really kind of mean kind of hate, I kind of soften up. And now the other types of hate that used to bother me no longer affect me because of contrast bias. So all together, I think this is all preparing me for where I'm gonna be. Learning lessons and stuff to make me the best version of myself for what's ahead. I think you can't really enter fame and stardom and not know anything about all these little things. You know, you have to be ready. You have to be ready for people to try to use you, try to scam you. You have to be ready for all these things, all these lessons I'm learning. You have to be ready. So You guys are sticking with me. I love you guys. Okay, bye.